What's up, YouTube? You're inside the edge. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today I'm going to do a commentary talking about the Chicago Bulls. A lot of reports are surfacing around Mo Bamba, him being able to be a restricted free agent. So he's going to explore the market and see what teams are going to grab him. But there's been a lot of speculation between him and the Magics. It looks like a lot of pieces are going to be added to the Magics, and maybe he's not going to be a part of that transition moving forward for this team, and that's why they're kind of just allowing him to, enter free agents. But who knows? The Magics may re-sign him, but they're allowing him to be able to, go out and explore and see for better options. And just what I've seen on the Magics, the Orlando Magic's Twitter page, I also did see Ben Caro. I seen his post of his new jersey, and he's going to be wearing number 5, guys. That's Mo Bamba's number. So it looks like the Magics is already kind of thinking of the future and going another direction. So I had to get that pretty much out the way. And as of right now, like I said, there's been a lot of reports regarding Mo Bamba, and even with the Bulls, their desire to get a strong defensive player. Earlier, I would say in June, there was a report by The Ringer by Kevin O'Connell, and he ended up writing a report saying that the Bulls were interested in Rudy Gobert and also Knicks free agent Mitchell Robinson. So you can already see that the Bulls are aggressive in trying to get a defensive stopper, just because, the playoffs, we kind of already seen what Giannis did to us in the playoffs. Defensively, we didn't have an answer. There was no one that can stay in front of him, and we got exposed. So this offseason, it looks like our GM and our front office is trying to build, stature on this team and get, more of a defensive presence, just to control the tempo of a game and make it harder for teams to score on us. So as far as Gobert, I think with that deal, it would have to be a trade. And I'm seeing that if that trade was to go through, it would have to involve Patrick Williams. So that's going to be that's going to be a toss-up. I wouldn't do it. I like Patrick. He's still young. He's only 20 years of age, and we just drafted him. So I wouldn't do that. But I think Mo Bamba, we're going to get into him because I think he's more of the skill center. I'm seeing that, Miles Turner is another guy that's a free agent. But if you had asked me, I think Mo Bamba fits our offense better. He fits our team better than Gobert, just because the way Mo Bamba plays is he's a guy that can pick and pop and shoot. He can shoot from the mid-range. He can shoot from three-point range. He's a really good three-point shooter. This year, can you believe it? This guy shot 38.1% from the three-point range. This guy was pick and popping all over this season. He really expanded his game and became a much better shooter. And even throughout his career, 3-point wise, he's shot 35.2%. So he's always been a good 3-point shooter. And even his field goals this season was at 48%. That's nearly 50% of his shots. So I feel like he's going to orchestrate himself into his offense well because of Lonzo being a floor general. He's going to find them. I think, Mo Bamba, he's just a guy that you have to feed. Now, if the shot clock is going down, he will post up, maybe back you down and try to drive into the lane and power himself in, power his way through into the paint and try to get a score. So with Mo Bamba, I'm excited. I really hope that the Bulls sign him. I want him more than Gobert. I want him over Miles Turner. And I'm going there, man. I'm even going to say I would rather take him than DeAndre Ayton. And DeAndre Ayton, that's another player that has so much more potential. I hope, him and the Suns can try to figure something out, because it would be a shame if the Suns just let him go. But I just think with Mo Bamba, I just love the way, he just fits our offense. He's almost like Nicholas. He's almost like, our guy, Nicholas, the same style. These are guys that can stretch the floor. And I just think with Mo Bamba, he's way more athletic. And, he's definitely a guy that's going to, be a big boost for us if we were to sign him. I don't think he would start, but him coming off the bench, or if we do need, that guy in the presence to, make some stops, make some defensive stops, then we'll throw him in. So that's how, that's pretty much what I'm seeing. Because as far as who else do we have at big, Tristan Thompson, he's going to probably be with us next season. We'll have to see what's up with him. And we have Marko Simjonovic. I might have said his name wrong. This guy, he's from overseas. He's 6'11". I remember him. We drafted him in 2020 in the second round with the 40th pick. I don't think he's going to touch the court as well. I don't know if he's just going to maybe stick with us for a while and maybe just try to grow within our practice. But, that's just another name that I'm seeing, but that's listed at center. But, this guy, he's not really getting any playing time, at least as of right now. He might be playing in our G League this upcoming season. But I want to hear your guys' opinion on Mo Bamba. I think he's a great player. Even just with the Magic just coming off this season, he played 71 games. This was his first season we actually started. He averaged 25 minutes. He averaged 10 points with 8 rebounds. And like I mentioned before, he shot 48% from the field. And, he's a guy that doesn't do too much on offense. He knows how to get his teammates involved. He would rather, just dish the ball out. This is just a guy that can do a lot on the court as far as defense. His rebounding ability, his just his stature, him being, with a 7 feet wingspan. This guy is freakish. So I think he would be really good. And I think if we were to sign him, because I think he would challenge our team to be better on defense, and he'll be that defensive anchor for us. Even though we have a lot of defenders, but Mo Bamba, guys, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to make this video too lengthy, but I want to hear your guys' opinion on Mo Bamba and what can he do for Chicago. This is just rumor reports that speculate and all of this, but we're gonna see. The Bulls, our front office is aggressive. We're trying to be better. We're trying to build for the future. The Bulls coming into the season, if you ask me, I don't think we're built to win now. I think we're built to win a championship possibly in 2024. Maybe around that period within the next 2 to 3 years. I can see us competing for a title. But with that being said, guys, Bulls fans, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Make sure to drop that like. And thank you guys for all the support. Everyone be safe. Have a good day. Peace.